Hi, my name is Judith Sullivan, and this is another segment of You Only Have Your Body, Get to Know It. This segment is about falling safely. And there are two parts to this. There's the falling down part, and then there's the getting up part. And both have their dangers. And both solutions that I'm going to give you are counterintuitive. So the first thing that happens when we start to fall, we're surprised. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm falling. And then we grab for the handles in the sky. And they're forgetting that there are no handles in the sky, but we tend to straighten up as though we could grab the handles in the sky. And then we fall rather stiffly and we put out our hand. You can really break a wrist that way, or you fall and you hit your head, or something that doesn't feel so good. So I'm going to tell you one way is to, if you notice you're falling, relax and bend your knees. When you bend your knees, you get closer to the ground and you have less far to fall. So it's going to look like this. Oh my gosh, I'm falling. Bend your knees. And that way you can actually catch yourself. If you're falling and you relax and bend your knees, I have actually had an experience where I haven't actually fallen. Of course, I started feeling cocky about that because I had slipped on the ice and I went, oh, I know how to fall, so I didn't fall down. So I stood up too fast, and then I really slipped and hit myself hard. So don't do that, okay? So we're going to talk about the getting up part as well. But when you're falling, if you can't catch yourself, the next thing you want to do is you're close to the ground, so you want to fall on one buttock and then roll to the opposite shoulder while tucking your chin. That keeps your head safe. And that's really important. So I'm going to show you now how to fall on your buttock and roll to your shoulder. So we've talked about the falling down part. Now let's talk about the getting up part. You can do equal damage getting up as in falling down. You can actually compound the damage, because if you're not aware of your body, you can if you've sprained your wrist or if you've sprained your ankle and you jump up on it, you can double the damage. And one of the things that happens, and it's a natural thing that happens when you fall down, you're embarrassed and ashamed that you've fallen down, and so you jump right up. I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. No, you don't need to help me, I'm okay. And you don't know if you're okay, really. There's another really interesting factor. And that is that when you fall down, your physical body seems to fall faster than your energetic body. And when you jump up really quickly, sometimes your energetic body is still falling, and as they connect on the way up, there's something that happens that makes you lose your equilibrium or lose something. I'm not sure what it is, but I've really found this to be true over time because I've had experience with falling. So what I would like you to do is when you have fallen, relax. I'd like you to scan your body. You can either do it from your feet to your head or your head to your feet. And just make sure that you check feet, are you okay? Legs, torso, head, arms. And if everything is reading okay, you can stand up in a relaxed way. People around you will also be anxious and want you to get up really quickly. So can I help you up? Are you okay? Can I help you up? And just say, thank you, hold on just a minute. Let me make sure that I'm okay. And then you can allow them to help you up as soon as you've scanned your body and found that there are no injuries for which you shouldn't get up. I was teaching a class a few years ago, and there was a woman, an elderly woman, who had osteoporosis. She had already broken her hip and was recovering, and her femur, and was using a walker. And I taught her this technique of falling safely and getting up safely. She came back to class the next week and said, Judith, I'm so glad I learned that, because I was walking on the downtown mall and I slipped on some ice and I fell, and I remembered what you said. And I fell relaxed and I waited and I got up and I didn't hurt myself. I thought that was pretty amazing. So, relax.